up, my friends? Ellen here. Hope all you're doing well. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 10th episode of Ellen's Fall Baking Series 2022. My friends, have I got a treat for y'all. Are y'all a fan of the classic apple pie? Well, we're going to give it a remix. How does caramel apple pie sound? Oh yes, sugar. So that's what I'm going to make. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious, and it's going to be full of spices, sure to make your mouth water. And also Thanksgiving's coming up. Will be a great addition to your Thanksgiving dinner, and everybody's going to love and enjoy this. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. And also check out my other apple pie recipes, my fall baking recipes playlist, and my previous video, oven baked corn dog muffins. And I'll post a link to all of those down below in the description box. So grab your caramel, your pie crust, and get your apples peeling, sugar, because we're about to bake some caramel apple pie magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright, my friends, the first step we're going to do is make our caramel sauce. In my saucepan, I got my fire over medium-low heat. I added in 4 tablespoons, which is a half a stick of unsalted butter. And into our butter, we're going to add in 1 cup of packed light brown sugar, a pinch of kosher salt, and a half a cup of my favorite milk, evaporated milk. Give this a quick stir. And we're going to let this cook until the butter melts and it thickens. Alrighty, my friends, our caramel is nice and thick. See? That looks great. Alrighty, so now I removed it off my fire. Now it's time to add in our last ingredient. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And stir this in until it's well incorporated. Alrighty, I have poured my caramel into my bowl. So now we're going to let it cool completely. And while that's cooling, we're going to get started on our apple pie. Over here, I have my apples. I'm using 3 large apples. If you're using medium, use 6. I'm using Granny Smith, or you can use Honey Crisp, Golden Delicious, whatever your heart desire. So now we're going to peel them, core them, and slice them. Alrighty, my friends, I got all my apples together and I put them in my bowl. Now it's time to add in the other ingredients. 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. 1 cup of white sugar and 1/4 of a cup of packed light brown sugar. And our spices. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a pinch each of ground allspice, ground cardamom, and kosher salt. And give everything a quick stir until they're well blended. It's going to create a glaze. Smells good. Nothing like the smell of apple pie spices. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish stirring up my apples and I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I'm through stirring up my apples. So now we're ready to scoop them into our pie crust. We're going to scoop them in the 9-inch pie crust, and this is my homemade pie crust. I'll post that recipe down below in the description box, or you can use a refrigerated or a frozen pie crust. And make sure you get the glaze as well. Alrighty, so now we're going to drizzle in a half a cup of the homemade caramel sauce right on top of the apples. Oh, it's going to be so good. Nothing like apples and caramel. Alrighty, my friends. So now we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter that I cut into cubes. Going to make it extra buttery. Alright, so now we're ready to put on our top crust. You can do 2 ways. You can put the whole crust on top of the apples, or you can do lattice crust, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut them into long strips. I'm just going to take the lattice strips and put them on top of the apples. Like so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the rest of my strips on. I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I got all my lattice strips on top. So now there's a couple more things we got to add to them. Over here in my bowl, I have 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of water, or you can use milk made in egg wash. Just going to brush it on top of the crust. So when it come out of the oven, it'll be nice and golden brown. And I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Can't go wrong with extra butter if I do say so myself. And butter makes everything better. Like to add in some white sugar on top. Alrighty, my friends, now we're ready to put this apple pie in the oven. We're going to put it in the preheated 400-degree oven, and we're going to let it bake for about 50 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, there you have it. Caramel apple pie. Doesn't that look good? I just taken it out the oven. And it smells heavenly. What's better than freshly baked apple pie straight out of the oven? Alright, so now I'm going to let this cool completely. You don't want to dig in right away. And then I will cut me up a slice and I'll give it a taste. Alright, my friends, I'll fix me up a plate. And I'm serving it with some vanilla ice cream, of course, apple pie a la mode, and the drizzling of my caramel sauce. I can't wait to dig in. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Have a bite. OMG. The apple's nice and tender. And I can taste the spices and the caramel sauce, and the crust is buttery, perfectly cooked, like mama's apple pie. So sweet, sweet, sweet. I just love singing that song every time I make apple pie. This is fantastic, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This is another bite. I'm going to grab me a little ice cream. Yum-o. Caramel apple pie-licious. My friends, I want to thank all y'all for watching and joining me in my southern kitchen today. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share this with your family and friends. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights, and also hashtag Ellen's Homemade Delights. And to purchase a cookbook along with your picture, please send me an email, ellenshomemadelelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat and much love.